Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Van Life. And this is another exciting episode of Roughneck Adventures. And we're here in the middle of the desert. Yes, there's dunes and everything, but today isn't about the desert, and today is how do I make coffee inside a Mercedes Sprinter van? Well, come this way, and we will show you. You must excuse the mess. It is part of van lifestyle. Anyone who has lived out of a van knows that you have really no room for anything. But the mess is what it is. It is an organized mess, not a mess scattered. Like I said before, this is bed number 1. This is bed number 2. A little bit of mess here. I haven't folded up and get ready to move yet, but we're going to be moving to sled on some dunes soon, so I will be taking care of that in a few minutes. But let's get to the coffee, the morning ritual. Right now it's late morning, so this would be my second cup of Joe, or my third. I can't quite remember. We did a morning walk with the pup, and we walked the dunes and took more pictures and had a good time there. But how do we make the coffee? As you can see behind me, that's the side door. This here is our trash bag. It is hanging from 2 magnets. We stick to small trash bags and we empty them quite frequently. But that's what we do. So here we have what they call a portable kettle. This heats up your water. If tea is your preference, this will still heat up your water. If hot cocoa you're making, there you go. This will heat up your water. Some people like hot water, so this will heat up your water. Once again, this heats up your water for any of your hot water needs. Granted, I have a microwave, but this is how we do it. You want to get, and I highly recommend this brand. It is Starbucks. It is medium roast, and it's pure instant coffee. It's great tasting and lasts a long time, this little thing, and is great. So as you can see, we got to put the water in here. Inside here, there's a max fill line. You have to fill the water up to that max fill line, but don't go above that max fill line. Got me some spring water right here. Several gallons of water. Obviously, I'm in the desert, so we stock up on water here. Water is what you really need more than food when you're in the desert. And I'm going to fill this up to the line. Boom. This will give you about 2 cups of coffee when you fill it up to the line, or 1 really big cup of coffee, depending on your needs. In my case, I generally like to fill this. This is a thermal bottle. I'll keep it nice and hot. And I have it labeled Morning Fog Remover. So another name for coffee is Morning Fog Remover. If you're into D&D. I cast a spell of Morning Fog Remover. So, you do not add anything to the water when it's inside your portable kettle. What you do is you take your lid, you put it on. You get your water. Your water is pretty much ready to go. It takes electricity to heat it up, which we have plenty of. We're on shoreline power right now, but when we're not, we have a jack in the box. We have solar panels. We have the works to work outside of not having power regularly. But we've been lucky this trip and have had power, shoreline power, for most of the places we have camped. This is my coffee cup. You take we're going to get back to the kettle. Don't worry. But you're going to take this. You're going to take one nice level scoop of your caffeine. This is instant coffee, by the way. Move my dog hair out of the way. And boom. Throw it into your cup. You seal this back up. Now your cup is ready for the hot water when it is done. Set this down. I have a spoon here. I have a paper towel down here. Good to go. Now we're going to plug your kettle power into the thing. So we're going to move the camera down. So, van life is very simple. And you get things that could do double and triple duties to help you out because the room that you have is very limited. And therefore, you only bring most of the time necessities, maybe a couple little fun things off to the side, but you make sure your necessities are covered first. Once you have all that done, you can mosey on down. Now we're going to come down to here. Let's see if I can set you up. Lean up against here. This plugged into a strip, which is plugged into my blue Eddy right here. Now I gotta turn this on. Make sure that's on. Power it. That's powering up my AC power, which goes into this strip, which goes into this plug, which now will go into the portable kettle. Take the portable kettle and plug it in the back. It powers up. You have two settings. You push the button once, it gives you the first setting. See if you can see that. Power is on. That's 212. That 212 is too hot, so we want to do it to 176. You set that back down and you wait a few minutes for that to go. Don't worry, it has a little beeping sound when it's done. It will start to go. As you can see, the temp number is rapidly going up. We are now heating water. We are heating water. Heating water for our instant coffee. Instant coffee is really good. Now I'm gonna make 2 cups here, one for my uncle and one for me. So, not demonstrating the second one, but this is life on the road, guys, and it's a simple life. When you're traveling and seeing such sights, and if you're living out of your van, it becomes a very simplified life. Only your necessities that you need to do whatever your things. You don't really spend a lot of money living this lifestyle, because you don't have room for a lot of wasteful things. So if you're living completely 100% out of your van, and there's plenty of people that do that, and traveling around the United States, and have that ability to have that income on the go, it is a great lifestyle, especially if you are looking to retire and just don't think you can do it with the way the economy is because you own a house and all that. Sell the house. Sell all that stuff and just live out of the van. You can, with the money you have saved for retirement and with the money from your house, you can live many, many, many years a happy, fruitful life living out of a van. I should know because, like, honestly, like, I know I don't look that old, but I'm old, and you know, I've found lots of happiness living these last few weeks, seeing new sights and experiencing things in the van than I do sitting around the house. We're back down here. I can hear the water. The water is boiling. Once again, it's a portable kettle, and we're heating up the water. And it only takes a few minutes. You hear it getting louder. It's only a few minutes. I promise you guys. It doesn't take long at all. As that's brewing, I'll take the time to straighten out the front here, moving the drone batteries because I need those for today's adventure. Take the time to fold this up. Time wisely. If you're waiting for a cup of coffee, you can do a lot of different things. Make a video, fold up blankets. That is another thing. Everything. Oh, hear it? That means the water is done. Look at that. No time at all, guys. No time at all. No time at all. So, you unplug your kettle. Close this up. Unscrew. It's good and hot. Pour your hot water into your cup. Multi-purpose. Use the other side. Stir it up. Put your top on. And here's to you. It's going to be super hot, so don't burn your mouth. Now that's refreshing. That's a great tasting cup of coffee. And that, my friends, is how you make a cup of coffee inside a van. You just have the right equipment that's multi-purpose, that takes up a small amount of room, and you have your coffee every morning, and it'll save you a ton of money, and you don't have to go to fancy restaurants and things. To get your coffee or Dunkin' or whatever you may want to stop on the road, you don't have to do that no more. You just make your coffee. The Starbucks and stuff tastes great, and you get your caffeine in for the day. Well, until next time, adventurers, like I always say, get out of that recliner, shut that TV off, walk to the door, and turn the handle. Because you never know what adventure awaits you. And I'll see you around the globe.